Nikki Nikki. Infinity Nikki. Hello. Good evening. Welcome to the live. I'm glad you're here today. All right. So, hey, y'all. Welcome in. Glad you're here. I'm Sepulcher or Nocturnal for this channel. And we're about to play a little Infinity Nikki as it just got updated. We're going to chill, we're going to relax, and just share some vibes. So whether you're lurking or vibing in the chat, I appreciate you. And let me know you're here. Drop a hi, and let's get into it. So hello everybody on Twitch, hello everybody on YouTube, and hello everybody on TikTok. I'm just trying to make sure I see all the chats. Don't mind me. So I got a lot of work done since the last time we played together. And sorry we had to wait because obviously we're updating. Super excited. We're about to get into that. And so just so you know that we're sponsored today by Factor 5. Factor 5's got a great deal going on right now. It's 50% off of your first box and free shipping. It's only for first-time users or for Factor and HelloFresh, but it's a great way to try ready-to-eat and chef-made meals. No cooking, no cleanup, just heat and eat in 2 minutes. You can click my link in the bio on my Twitch and let me know how that works out for you guys. Okay. I'm just looking at everything, guys. We're about to get into it. We're definitely going to be playing later than we usually do because we're kind of like resetted here. We're all over the place tonight. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can see the. Let's have a look. Okay, so here we go. I'm so excited. Kamomo's outfit is so cute. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Okay, so this is it. I'm super excited to try for this outfit. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're totally doing this all week. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, we got so much stuff. Okay, so let me see what I want to try for. Okay, so this is the permanent. I don't only think I have a few pieces of this. Obviously, I want to try for that one, but we'll get into it. Never. So I want to see if I want to try for the Tide of Tears, obviously. So after using the title, Lament, World Rhythm ability, special waters will appear beneath Nikki's feet. Gentle currents gather around her toes, inviting her to sink into a sorrow that endlessly surges with blue tears. This is ability near fishing spots to draw more fish to listen to her lament. I love it. So I can't really see what the other one is. Like, so basically, it's pretty much all about this one. And the color combo. Oh my goodness, scales. It looks like a mermaid. Snow. I even like the pink. And I'm not a pinky. Oh, this is fire. Okay, let's see number 2. This is cute. Not really my style. But she's adorbs. And I love her little hair. Nightlight whispers. Wanting my friend to sleep well, the hours spent keeping watch alone no longer feel long. Watching your steady breath melt into the evening breeze and the night lamp gently lit your sweet dreams. The wish is to protect needs no words because the silent Nidmoth has already understood you. Cute. I don't like that one. It's meh. It's not my style, but it's cute. Oh goodness, even more pink. Okay. I like the white if I had to choose, but the other one is definitely going to be my main goal. So that being said, I obviously am going to go try for the dress because duh. Let's not be silly. Okay. So we have work to do, and
we begin with a magical encounter between a Cadence-born and a young girl. Embarking together, they head towards the distant horizon. Traveling with the wind and sand, crossing endless deserts, climbing snowy peaks, treading treacherous paths, and exploring dark caverns. Finally, they overcome all obstacles. At the summit, they grasp the most beautiful truth. The journey becomes poems, guiding countless stylists on their path to greatness.
how much this deal? Oof, your girl ain't got it like that. This looks expensive. Okay, we love a freebie. So yay. Now I will say in this game they do give you a lot of free stuff, so it's not like you can't reach your goals without paying anything. If you want to get there faster, just like any game, you can pay a little bit more if you're a pay-to-play player, but I'm not. I'm too new and haven't decided if I super like love it yet. Okay, so let's check this. Dada. Nikki, did you know at certain times the river winding through the middle all the way to Silken Lakes will appear somewhat different? To start with the rising lake waters take on a melancholy hue. Girl, what you talking about? I was gonna say, but go off. you see it for yourself. Everyone experience is different. Well, okay, Donna, I'm coming. So I think we're gonna hit the main quest because Avi. Let's see. Okay. Referred to as we. Well, what else would you be if you're a team of people? For more than one, it would make sure that you are a we. Are y'all cold? Shush. Okay, so this is reset. Okay, that's cool. So everything is like pretty much just reset. Oh, this is kind of cute. It's a bit pinky for my liking. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. So this is all the cool stuff that we're gonna get to do. Oh, we got some free stuff in the inbox. You get to claim your inbox. Service maintenance has included. And conversation has been sent. Please check your inbox. Thank you. Okay, following the pre-downloaded instance for dev team. Oh, whatever. Okay. I'll take it. Yes, sir. Okay, so I think I have everything. Okay, great. Not right now. Okay, so daily quest, daily task. I have yet to figure out how to do these. Excuse me. No clue. I will save my coins until then. Okay, so okay. So the first one is done. So I guess we can just go and jump into the main quest. Oof, too rich for my blood, babes. That's cute. But do you get the whole outfit? Oh yeah, for $2. That's how to get you. Oh, this is kind of cute. I'm not really in the yellow, but that's adorable. She's like a little pop star. I am not using my stuff on that. I'm using my stuff on pulls. Thank you. Oh,
a rainy day is perfect for picking rainy orchids.
Let's see if we can so these people use different words, but I'm gonna say fast travel. If you've ever played like the Elder Scrolls or anything like that, you know what I mean. I don't know if people use the same term. Some people say fast travel, some people say warp or whatever. But I'm gonna use that term. It's late, so I don't want to yell too much. Alright, if you're on TikTok, tap that screen for me. Thank you so much. Is that a ghost? Definitely a ghost. Oh, she gone. Bun buns. Rude. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to move slow, but I don't want to. Okay, so let's get over here.
Why does Dada always leave half a sentence hanging? Now we have to go find out ourselves. Anyway, let's go see how special Silken Lakes become. Oh, wait, Nikki.
Craig, what's wrong?
I miss my grandma.
Your grandma? I don't think you've ever mentioned her before.
I try not to. Whenever I think about her, it hurts so much. She was a quirky little old lady. She always carried around an old worn-out notebook full of stories. She used to tell me that every night. The darkness carves out a brand new moon. She'd say there's a hidden kingdom in the snow, and even the little snakes in the meadow have wishes that sparkle. She told me all of that. But she also had a bad habit. She never finished her stories.
Dang, Grandma, you left your boy.
She always said, "I'll tell you the rest next time." But after a dozen or so next times, she never got the chance to finish any of them.
Those sound like such beautiful memories. Your grandma must have been a wise and gentle soul. Maybe those unfinished stories were a special gift she left for you.
A gift? What do you mean?
Maybe it was always her dream to write those stories with her favorite grandkid. So she'd start them, and then wait for the day you'd pick up that old notebook and continue to write, and eventually finish them yourself.
You really think so?
No.
I hope that's true. Thank you, Nikki.
I mean, oh.
Oh, here come the tears again. Craig,
Okay, I'm
sure
over.
you're okay?
During the blue tear season, this is what you're supposed to do. Just let it all out. Cry as hard as you need, and let the blue tears carry your sadness away. Look, I mean, I already feel so much better.
That's great. But what are blue tears?
Oh, just keep walking and you'll see them. There's this whole stretch of glowing blue water. At night by the shore, it shimmers really beautifully. This time of year, during the blue tear season, people tend to feel more emotional. So, if you see someone like me crying by the lake, don't worry. Just let them cry it out. Sometimes, sadness gets buried so deep you just can't talk about it. But every 20 years with the blue tears, you can finally let it all go.
I see now. The blue tears stay by the water, quietly listening to you, like an old friend who never interrupts. They help people leave their sadness in this season. That way they can step into the future with a lighter heart.
But what if someone's really upset and they don't want to cry their heart out by the lake where others might hear them?
Well, you can always visit the tear bottle vendor and buy a special bottle full of blue tears. That way, you can share your sorrows with the blue tears anywhere, even in private. But to be honest, I still prefer coming here. They say that if the blue tears truly bless you, they might carry you back to the past, so you can make things right.
Take you back to the past?
When I was little, a lullaby passed around Breezy Meadow about the blue tears. I still remember parts of it. Blue tears, secrets kept in guarded years. Upstream I drift, soft and light, to yesterday's fading plight. If this is true, I hope the blue tears can take me back. That way I can tell my grandma about the story I've been writing. But it's just a lullaby. I've never actually met anyone blessed by the blue tears.
Is that so? Hey, Momo, why don't we go ahead and see the blue tears? If they can help people mend regrets, they must be special.
You go let me ride the horses.
Don't cry. Don't cry anymore.
Huh? Who's speaking?
Don't cry. Don't remember me for this moment.
Don't cry.
Before my death, I truly lived.
Nikki! Nikki! You finally woke up! You passed out all of a sudden! It scared me.
I did... what?
Just now, by the lake, we were watching the blue tears, and then a voice suddenly started speaking to us. Then you just walked straight into the water. I called out, but you didn't respond, and then you collapsed. Thankfully, a passerby helped me pull you out. Her name's Deanna. She's a ranger.
Oh, it was nothing. And ranger might be a bit of a stretch. I only just started training. I actually learned how to swim by helping kids catch fish, since I could never get the hang of fishing. I never thought it'd actually come in handy someday. But I'm glad it did. How are you feeling now? Do you hurt anywhere? I'm all right. Thank you, Deanna. But what about you? Me? I'm fine. Wait, my bracelet. It's gone.
Oh no, don't tell me it just fell in the lake.
Bracelet? Oh, please don't worry about it. That scale bracelet is actually a little odd. It's gone missing a few times, but somehow it always finds its way back. Grandma used to say people, like rivers, flow alongside each other. Things that drift along the water are sometimes returned by it too. Maybe one day, after some twists and turns, a kind soul will return it. I feel a bit sad about losing it, but it was worth it to get you out safely. Still, your bracelet was lost because of me. Deanna, I'll help you find it.
It's that voice from the Blue Tears' fault. Without it, none of this would have happened.
A voice? What voice? It was a woman's voice. She kept telling me not to cry, and not to let death be how she's remembered. Her tone was warm, but somehow it filled me with such deep sorrow. Strange. I didn't hear anything. While I was helping you, I spotted some strange blue figures flickering near the water's edge. I was going to check it out, but then you woke up.
Unheard voices. Flickering figures. This is starting to give me the chills. Is that part of the Blue Tears legend, too?
I've only heard the version where you return to the past to fix regrets. Wait! Hold on! Did you hear a response from the Blue Tears? Isn't that supposed to be a blessing? This sounds dangerous. It even mentioned death. I'm confused too. I'm worried. Whoever that voice belonged to, she sounded like she was in trouble. Like she was calling out from somewhere far away. But how is that linked to the Blue Tears legend of regret and redemption? I don't really know either. I've only just arrived in Wishfield, so I'm not too familiar with the Blue Tears.
That story, I heard it from a tear bottle vendor I met across the river. They might know more about it. You should ask them.
Great. Thank you, Deanna. We'll head there now.
Okay, I'll look around too. I didn't hear the voice, but if there's another clue here, maybe I can find it. If you need help again, come find me.
Thanks, Deanna. Oh, ain't nobody doing that right now. End up going in there and fighting for 10 to 15 business days. Let me comb one of these horses. I wonder what you get. Here, pony, pony, pony. Noble pony. Thank you. There's a big horse. You better go. Oh, the water's so pretty. It should stay like this. Okay, keep going this way.
Nikki, let's stay in the shallow water.
Hush, Mama. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna adjust my sound a little bit. Oh, that's why. I was like, why is it so low? Okay, there we go. I can turn this down. Oops, sorry about the bumps. Not trying to blow out anybody's eardrum. Gathering these because I know I'll need them. Alright. One thing about ingredients is you make it when you... Ooh, I scared myself. You can. That's one thing I've learned in my game enchant travels. You can get it, grab it. Oh, that's right. So many ponies. It's not usually this one, is me. Maybe I don't come over here. I don't know. Oh.
The tear bottle vendor should be somewhere close by. Wait, are they that glowing blue thing? Nikki, what are those things?
A wishing one, how could this be? Alicia was killed by the serpent! How could that monster do that?
Madness. Everything's falling apart. At least the serpent handed over the Orosa scepter. Otherwise...
The shadows? Are they talking?
Don't be scared. I'll go ask.
Girl,
Who are you? Why are you here? And what's all this about the serpent killing Alicia? No response.
Nikki, Ribbit, can you hear that terrifying Shadow's voice?
Ah! A ghost! What? A croaker? What are you doing here?
Ribbit, I'm here to collect the blue tears for the tear bottles. The blue tears are so sad. When humans cry to them, it makes them feel a little better. Ribbit, I can trade tear bottles for art supplies and for stories, and then I can make tons of new graffiti.
So you're the tear bottle vendor we've been looking for.
You scared me for a second. I thought something strange had happened again. Long time no see, Miss Croaker.
It's strange, but seeing you here by this eerie shadow gives me a bizarre sense of comfort.
Me too. Oh, Miss Croaker, do you know what these shadows are?
Ribbit, I don't know anything about them. Not long ago, a bunch of blue shadows appeared at the lake with blue tears. Ribbit, this is the first time I've seen them. I was going to hide upstream by the river, but there were more shadows over there, so I got scared and I ran back here. Ribbit!
So then, the strange figures Deanna noticed must have been these shadows.
Actually, Ribbit, I have an idea. These shadows might be related to the original legend of the blue tears, Ribbit.
But what about going back to the past to fix regrets?
Yes, Ribbit. A long, long time ago, some saw the shadows of their loved ones who died in a war by the lake, Ribbit. They cried their heart out, telling their loved ones how much they missed them and made up for the regret of never saying goodbye. That's how the legend started, Ribbit. Other croakers say it happened almost a few centuries ago. Maybe those people saw those strange shadows back then, Ribbit! But there's no mention of these shadows speaking. It's only you who can hear them, Nikki, Ribbit. Maybe you're the Blue Tears' chosen one, Ribbit.
Maybe. I came from far away to get here, so we might be linked somehow. Maybe that's why I keep finding strange things. Miss Croaker, we're tracking a mysterious voice. It always appears at the same time as the shadows. But just now, when they showed up, I didn't hear the voice at all.
Maybe still, they could be connected to the mysterious voice somehow.
Could be. Oh, earlier, we overheard the shadows saying that the serpent killed Alicia. So, if these shadows were once real people, then what they're talking about might actually have happened in the past. Miss Croaker, have you ever heard of Alicia and the serpent?
Ribbit? Alicia? Never heard of her, Ribbit. But the serpent? Oh, that's super scary, Ribbit! They say it's big enough to coil around the entire Well of Fortune, and its fangs are longer than 3 croakers stacked up on top of each other. They say it snatches up all the naughty little croakers, Ribbit!
That doesn't sound like a good thing. Oh, wait, can we even still call it a thing?
The serpent killing people. Could that be what the mysterious voice was referring to when it mentioned death? Why am I the only one who can hear it? Is it asking me to do something?
Ah! So creepy! The weird voice is back again! Bye-bye, Nikki, Ribbit! I'm getting out of here!
So fast!
Let's go, Momo. We should get moving too. Maybe if we keep investigating these shadows, we'll find out more about that mysterious voice. The croaker mentioned those shadows appeared upstream along the river, too. If we keep investigating, we'll get to the bottom of this.
welcome in. Thank you for everybody that's watching on TikTok and YouTube and Twitch. Some relaxing gameplay. I mean to do that. I guess maybe like over here. Very pretty. That picture. Let me delete this. Looks a mess, y'all. No feet pics for Nikki. What do we got going on? Uh-oh, she got the boots with the fur, with the fur. This one I have to do today. Before I get caught up, because I know I need to go over here anyway. Must have just picked up a new. I'm going to go in here and talk to the foo-foos. Here, foo-foo. Look at you. Still don't have full money. How many do I have? Thank you. It takes so long to like get your life up. It's insane. This way I can finish one of the other quests I have.
At night, time flies by so much faster. Before I've even done anything, it's already morning.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, here we go. This is something I've been wanting to. Oh, okay. No, that's a different one. I was gonna be like, yeah, we're right here, but we're not. We're like 2 towns over. Okay, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna get back into the main quest line. I just want to finish since sketch because I've been wanting to like finish this this quest at the same time. So no biggies. Oh, there's a whole lot of S-lings in here. One more. Oh, no, it's more than one. Pick up, sir. The chest? Yes, it is. Thank you. Here's the money.
Nikki, if you go any further, you'll lose me.
A lot of ghosties. Such a beautiful update. Like the graphics in this game. And I feel like my TikTok doesn't really do it justice, honestly. Like the graphics are kind of all over the place, but my computer, it's some of the highest graphics. It's really pretty. It's breathtaking. Such a video game, you know. A little backstroke. Uh-oh. Guess we're gonna have to go to the other side. Okay. So maybe go over there and then get to that platform. Jump off of anything either. Okay, I see. Oh. Ooh, the drama. The drama, honey. Okay, here we go. Oh. Did I get? I got it though. I mean, not a pendulum, but a dial, a sundial. Fishies I need are right here. Need essence.
Noodle, I caught it. I'm getting really good.
But this isn't the
With me
fish.
cheering you on, nothing's a challenge for you.
Those ugly fish.
Wow, what a haul.
Classic Nikki. A little
There it
fish
is.
is no match for you.
That bad. Get on the dock. I'm being slow right now. A harmonica.
Noodle, I caught it. I'm getting really good.
With me cheering you on, nothing's a challenge for you.
However,
Noodle, I caught it. I'm getting really good.
With me cheering you on, nothing's a challenge for you.
ugly fish. No, I. All that for nothing. Oops, sorry. Yeah, where are they? Saying there's no fish period or no? Have to wait. I hate that. Like, I just don't like how they don't really let you do what you want to do. Like, it still trains you to try to do what they want you to do. Like, let me live my life. Don't forget, guys. My code for 50% off on Factor meals is right in the bio. Get yourself 50% off. Get your meals at your specifications. Good deal.
I think it noticed us. Be careful.
Gave it away. Gosh, Momo, you want to do this? No side seat gaming. So I don't think we were supposed to come in here, but yet here we are.
Hey.
Everything's fine. Dang it, Diane.
Attacking head-on. Try going for that.
Hush, Momo.
With the key we were given, the gates of the Serpentine ruins will swing wide open for us. The main force is already hidden under a veil of mist. Once the time is right, we'll strike Flourish and start the war. It's been centuries since the Veil fall, since our god left this world. This time, we must discover how to use the scepter and let our god's light shine once more. Those ignorant fools. They have the audacity to call us the Fanatic Wishers. But they have no idea. We carry a sacred mission to revive our god.
Sir, are you okay?
Help. Hey. Yeah.
May the Wishing One's blessings remain. Even though he has long since departed, he still cares for his people and called forth the Serpent to watch over us.
Give the scepter to the Divine Envoy! No one's more worthy than Sith!
Liar! Oh, that's where you're supposed to go? To that.
Sith the Serpent is a liar! She tricked everyone!
That's hard to believe. Maybe there's more to the story.
Huh. It'll be too late for second guesses when misfortune strikes. We must take back the Arosa Scepter. The hands of traitors must not hold our god's power.
Nikki, the Shadows mentioned the Mistveil War and the Fanatic Wishers.
If I remember correctly, all of this actually happened in Wishfield. It seems these shadows really are echoes from the past, living snapshots of history. But there is still one thing that I don't get. Why are they always talking about the Serpent? From the sound of it, the Serpent named Sith was alive during the Mistveil War. Well, if you can call it alive. She disguised herself as the Wishing One's divine envoy, as a means to get a hold of the Arosa Scepter. And after that, she even murdered someone.
These shadows...
Allegedly.
Could they be the souls
Allegedly,
of those
Nikki.
persecuted by the Serpent? Ghosts trapped here by their regrets?
Possibly. Isn't there a Blue Tears legend about returning to yesterday? Maybe that's what it means. Bringing people back from the past. Like these shadows and that mysterious voice. Maybe she's a person who was alive long ago. She mentioned death. Maybe she was one of the victims of the Serpent too. And what we're hearing is an old cry for help.
But why would the Blue Tears come find us? Whatever happened to her, it's been centuries. She's probably long gone now.
Upstream I drift, soft and light, to yesterday's fading plight. Maybe it's not just a cry for help. Maybe she actually wants us to help make things right. But we still don't know who she is, or what regret she left behind.
Nikki, did you hear something just now?
That noise. Someone's following us.
It came from somewhere over that way. Come on, let's go.
It was still going on. Give me that.
Doesn't look like it's here either. Let's keep looking around. Whoa, Ashley! Don't worry, Nikki. I'll keep myself safe.
Gotcha!
All right, spill it. Why were you stalking us?
I wasn't stalking you. I was just lurking, watching what you were doing and trying to figure out these shadows.
That's called stalking.
I just noticed a bunch of shadows suddenly pop up around the ruins. Then you and this weird cat showed up, and it looked like you could talk to them.
So, you got curious?
Exactly. I thought maybe these ghosts of history had summoned you. So I decided to tail you and see what I could find out.
I see now. You misunderstood. We don't know where these ghosts of history came from, and we can't talk to the shadows. But we can hear what they're saying. So, the ghosts of history. Is that what you're calling them?
Yes. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Phoebe, and I'm a historian. I came to these ruins because I'm researching a subject related to the Mistveil War. And for this particular topic, I have a special connection. An ancestor who was a fanatic wisher.
Fanatic wishers? Not really. I just picked up some bits and pieces from the shadows. I was hoping to find someone who knows more.
If I remember right, the Fanatic Wishers raided Florawish and Stoneville under the Mist Veil, and they stole the Arosa Scepter, didn't they?
And those shadows we saw, they said the serpent disguised herself as a divine envoy and took the scepter. Phoebe, do you know anything about that?
Strange. Unlike my family, you don't seem afraid of the name Fanatic Wishers.
Well, if you said you wanted to destroy Wishfield and make everyone miserable, then yes, I'd be scared. Actually, no. I'd be really mad. But since you haven't told us why you mentioned them, I figured I'd listen till the end.
If only more people thought like you. The truth is, my family's full of people we're proud of. It's just that one ancestor who joined the Fanatic Wishers. No one ever talks about him. It's like he's a ghost.
Being afraid of someone long gone, someone you can't even see, it does sound like facing a ghost.
Exactly. But I've never liked pretending things didn't happen. All these years, I've been chasing the truth behind that ghost. Ah, sorry, I still haven't answered your question. That divine envoy you mentioned might actually be linked to my ancestor.
Really?
Yes. That so-called divine envoy is rarely mentioned. In fact, in all the historical records I've read, there's nothing connecting them to the Mistveil War, and nothing at all that links them to the Arosa Scepter. Only a single journal page I found buried in my family's archives. It briefly mentions that divine envoy. From what I gathered, I believe my ancestor might not have joined the Fanatic Wishers out of malice, but for some greater purpose. Nikki, I happened to overhear you speaking to the shadows earlier, so I'd like to ask for your help.
Hold up. How do you know Nikki's name? How long were you eavesdropping for?
All of it? The things you've discovered are incredibly valuable. I was actually planning to include it in my thesis. I'll list you in the acknowledgements, of course.
That's tempting, Phoebe. Actually, I've also been investigating a mysterious voice that may be linked to that so-called divine envoy. Maybe we can team up.
Amazing! Who knows? I might be able to uncover the voice's identity from historical records. Then you can help me prove that the Forgotten Ghost was actually someone remarkable. In that case, Nikki, I'd make you a co-author on my thesis.
What about me? Me!
Of course, and Momo too. I can't wait to start working with you both. Nikki, I've cross-referenced several locations where the shadows are gathering in large numbers. I found that many of them overlap with key sites from the Mistveil War. So, based on that, I made some educated guesses about where else the shadows might gather. Let's start right away.
Found you! Nowhere to hide now.
All right. He's frozen.
From what I've observed, blue fireflies tend to gather around the shadows. They could lead the way.
Nikki, look! The blue fireflies are moving. Let's follow them.
Can I catch him?
It shouldn't be far now. I wonder what we'll discover.
I'm sorry, Alicia. I didn't mean to bother you. I just wanted to quietly leave these 2 sprigs of soft daisies at your door. My sister headed out early this morning, after you defeated the monsters in that area. She said she was gathering materials for the Wimancer to patch up some clothes. I was just thinking, if there's anything you need, just say the word. We can't fight monsters like you do, but we can help collect materials.
Oh, I totally forgot about mending clothes. Don't worry about it. And please thank your sister for me. The flowers she picked are absolutely beautiful.
You...
Of course I remember. I remember the path to the riverside was blocked too. I'll figure something out. About your sister's eyes, and those monsters. There will be a way.
That voice. Nikki, that's the same mysterious voice we heard by the lake.
So, that was Alicia. The one killed by Sith the Serpent. That voice we heard must have been left behind after she was attacked by Sith. From the sound of it, during the Mistveil War, she was a hero to many. No, hero might not be the right word. The war brought terrible suffering to innocent people, but because of those like her, hope could still live in their hearts.
What a tragedy. Someone like her was taken by the serpent. Nikki, do you think she was so well loved back then? That maybe Phoebe can find her in some of the history books?
Maybe. And if we can figure out what kind of life she had, maybe we'll understand what kind of regrets she had. Then we can help her in the present. Also, she was called a Wimancer. That's a weird title. Do you think people made it up back then because the fanatic wishers didn't like the term stylist? Let's ask Phoebe when we see her.
Strange. Many of the shadows we passed on the way don't quite match my hypothesis. Nikki, I'd like to check another location later to confirm my hypothesis. Could you help by listening to the nearby shadows and recording what they say?
Yes, I'm ignoring the wind stars. Wind stars. I'm not doing that. Like, if it's a little quest, I'll do it, but I'd be tired. I just hate doing all those little, like, side quests. It gets so freaking tiring. Hello, everybody on TikTok, everybody on Twitch, and everybody on YouTube. You're just joining the live. Thank you so much for relaxing with us today. Just playing and relaxing. If you're there and you're enjoying the live, drop a hi. I promise, nobody bites in here. Talk to them. Wait, there's a one star. I'll be right back. Now I'll catch you on this floor. Alright, eat them up. I don't want a puzzle. I just want to grab stuff and go away. Where would this be going? Yeah, we're not doing that right now. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, get back to what I was supposed to do.
Hey, is he okay? He keeps talking to that scale bracelet, laughing and crying, like a conversation. That bracelet.
He on that
Doesn't
moon
it look
sugar.
just like the Divine
That's
Envoy's
cool.
scales?
You don't know the story. He and
Oh,
his
excuse
little
me.
brother fled here together, but they ran into a monster along the way. His brother threw himself in front of the attack. A few days ago, he volunteered to help haul supplies, and the Divine Envoy gave him that bracelet. She said it would bring him protection. He returned and broke down in tears, saying that maybe if he'd had that bracelet earlier and given it to his brother, maybe he'd still be alive.
Nikki, they mentioned the scale bracelet.
Could it really be that Sith made it from her own scales? That she made it to protect people?
But she's not even a real Divine Envoy. Why would she do that?
If it was just about gaining people's trust, they already believed she was a Divine Envoy. Everyone believed in her. She didn't need to do something like that. Unless she was up to something. But he seemed just like an ordinary person.
No way she did all this just to be nice, right?
Wait, didn't Deanna also lose a scale bracelet? You don't think the two bracelets are connected somehow, do you? Momo, let's head to the lakeside and ask her.
Hey, did you hear? During the last wishing ceremony, people asked the Divine Envoy to grant them shelter. And they actually got it! They say we can all hide in that huge cavern now! The Wishing One really did send an envoy to protect us! There's still hope!
Divine Envoy. When the Silver Gale left us for good, my children were taken too. Now the prophecy has returned. Maybe they're on their way home too. Please plant a lamp bloom for them. That way they can find their way back.
A wishing ceremony. I guess there are some wishes even the wishing one can't fulfill.
And the Divine Envoy was actually the serpent in disguise!
But the serpent did build a shelter for them. She tried to make their wishes come true. Was that all really just to win people's trust? Also, something a shadow said earlier was kinda strange. It was like he'd actually been there, back when the Wishing One still roamed the land as the Silvergale. We really need to tell Phoebe about all of this.
Before we head back to Phoebe, let's go ask about the scale bracelet.
And real quick, guys, don't forget you can get 50% off your first Factor box and free shipping with my link. It should be in the description box or down in the panels. It's for first-time users only, but the meals are fire, chef-made, and ready in 2 minutes. And no cleanup, worth checking out if you're tired of takeout. You know, better options right at home. Ooh, look how pretty. We're going back to Deanna.
Looks like everyone nearby has been told. One more time, let's circle the lake, just in case anyone's in trouble.
Deanna, what are you muttering about?
Oh, Nikki and Momo. It's kind of a long story. Not long after you two left, a bunch of strange shadows started appearing around the Blue Tears, so I figured I'd hang around, just in case. Why are you two back here?
Well,
this scale bracelet was given to my ancestor a long time ago, when a passing ranger and her companion saved him from a monster. This can protect you from Esslings. Keep it close until you don't need it anymore. That's all the ranger said before hurrying off. So how long would they need it for? For generations, this remained unanswered. Back in that age of disaster and chaos, who wouldn't want something like that?
Exactly! A life-saving item? You'd never let it go.
But when someone else collapsed right in front of my ancestor, that's when he understood. The apocalypse shattered the old ways of life, like a storm or a wildfire. Everyone got swept up in it. No one could stand against it alone. The ranger couldn't save everyone, neither could my ancestor, but at the very least, he could save the person in front of him. Since then, that bracelet has been passed along, and our family began to travel. They went from one country to another. The more suffering they witnessed, the more they realized how much more suffering there was, in places we couldn't see.
for one bracelet, that's very profound.
Oh, I didn't want to burden you before, so I didn't tell you. I grew up hearing that story often. I dreamed of becoming someone like that ranger, someone who could give others strength. To me, she felt like a faraway friend, like a star in the sky.
Oh, sorry guys.
I always wondered, all those centuries ago, what kind of person was she, and where did she travel? My family believes the bracelet is meant for whoever dares to go the farthest, where danger lurks in the unknown. Before my grandmother passed, she gave it to me and encouraged me to start my own journey. That's why I came to Wishfield. I wanted to learn more about the ranger. This is where she came from. But these past few days, I haven't had much luck.
What's her name? Maybe we've heard of her.
Alicia. Ranger Alicia. And her friend, Sith. Wait. Sith? You mean Alicia and Sith the Serpent were friends? Deanna, when your ancestor met her, was Sith a giant serpent? I've never heard anything like that. If she was a giant serpent, I'm sure my ancestor would have mentioned it. But the bracelets are the same, and have the same power. Just one was given by Alicia, and the other by Sith the Serpent. What exactly was their relationship? Were they allies or enemies? That era was so long ago. Most of its history has been lost to time. I've been here for so long, and until you showed up, I hadn't heard a single word about Alicia. But you've uncovered a lot. I'm sure you'll figure it out. You're right. Come on, Momo. Let's check out the rest of the shadows nearby. Good luck! And please, if you do discover anything about Alicia, promise you'll tell me. You can find me at the Meadow Wharf!
Investigation complete. Nikki, let's go back and talk to Phoebe about everything we've discovered.
Oh, that's where you are. How far are we walking? Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome in.
Hi, Phoebe. We're back.
Just a moment. Let's put the rest aside for now. Nikki, could you help me sense this shadow here? I think I just saw my family's crest on him. Nikki, I think the ghost I've been chasing this whole time might be standing right in front of me.
I see.
Let go! Let go! We didn't get the item yet! We have to go back!
Go back? I dragged you all the way out of that cursed cavern, and you want to run back in? They told you there was treasure in that cavern. But not that it's filled with traps and hidden weapons. You told me there was treasure too, but left out the part where the treasure is just some worthless legend.
You short-sighted fool! Once we find a way to wield the Erosa Scepter, there's no wish we won't be able to grant!
It's not possible!
No wish we won't be able to grant!
Died, and all we got was a page torn from an old journal. It's got nothing to do with the scepter.
Wait. So the journal was taken from inside the cavern?
What's wrong? What did you hear? This means my entire premise is wrong. That journal wasn't written by my ancestor. It was an old record they found in the cavern. The Erosa Scepter, the Divine Envoy, they're even more ancient.
So, the shadows appearing near the blue tears, the ghosts of history, they're not just from the Mistvale War, are they?
That's right. The term Windmancer only appears in documents that predate the rise of the Eight. It refers to those who wielded Wind before the discovery of the stone tablets, through more primitive means. The stone tablets discovered by the Eight allowed more people to access and use Wind. After that, the word stylist gradually replaced the term Windmancer. So, going off of what the shadows have been saying, there are actually two separate different time periods here. One is from the Mistvale War, and one is from after the Veilfall, but before the Eight emerged.
So there are shadows from two different eras. That's why it felt like the time they were describing didn't line up with the Mistvale War.
So, further in the past, the Serpent posed as a divine envoy and obtained the Erosa Scepter. Later, she killed a Windmancer named Alicia. She was exposed, and she lost the scepter. It matches the historical records. After Florawish was rebuilt, the Erosa Scepter was in the hands of the Wishing One's statue, until the fanatic Wishers took it.
After that, the story we heard before starts when the fanatic Wishers went into the cavern to find a way for humans to use the Erosa Scepter, right?
Yes. About the fanatic Wishers. Nikki, could you help me investigate one more location? I know it might not be connected to the major historical events we just uncovered, but it's important to me.
No problem. Don't worry, Phoebe. We'll head right over.
Thank you, everyone who just joined the live. Thank you for everyone for the follow. Just doing the new slime for Infinity Nikki. Why is she walking so fast? Wait a minute, she foul walking. Sis, come back. Damn, don't run from the Lord. Wait a minute.
Over here.
What about the records? About how to use the scepter? Were they stolen?
I don't know what happened. I didn't even see what the attacker looked like.
He was just waiting for us to remove the records. We've been completely fooled, from start to finish. It was all a scam! The Wishing One is never coming back. I've done so much to revive him. He should have granted my wish to have the finest clothes and endless wealth!
What are you doing? You threw away the key?
Yes. Now no one can enter the Serpentine ruins. This page here is the only thing I took from the cavern. It better be worth something.
That's everything I heard. I'm so sorry, Phoebe.
Greedy. Stupid. Arrogant. Selfish. All this time, the ghost I was chasing was actually like this.
Phoebe.
No. Don't try to comfort me. Since finding that ghost in the journal page, I've been combing through dusty archives, chasing a name lost to time. I wanted to prove that even someone ignored by history could have lived a life full of glory and meaning. The truth is, I've been afraid all along. Afraid that one day, my research would yield conclusions I'd rather not find. I've been afraid of the truth.
I think it's okay to be afraid of the truth, Phoebe. What matters most is how you choose to face it. Historians are often confronted with many truths. Oftentimes, they don't match their original assumptions.
That's true. History isn't all glory and triumph. There's also destructive greed, whispered grief, and kindness that burns bright. Sometimes it's these fragile, forgotten fragments that make history what it truly is. Sorry, Nikki. I got a little shaken up. But I haven't forgotten who I am. Whether it's ugly, foolish, or noble. It's my duty as a historian to record it truthfully. Anyway, thank you both for helping me. Our work together isn't over yet, though. I promise to help you uncover the story behind that mysterious voice. So let's keep going. Actually, something you said caught my attention. Those shadows you found mentioned a place called the Serpentine Ruins, and running into layers of traps. Based on everything else you've discovered, that cavern might be a massive shelter built by the Serpent.
Back to the Serpent again. Well, that explains why we heard Alicia's voice there. She must have been very important to Sith. If they were truly friends, and the Serpent killed her in the end... Phoebe, does the name Alicia ring any bells?
The records are scattered and conflicting. Even the Serpent had barely any reliable records, let alone an ordinary person struggling to survive after the Veilfall.
Then I guess Alicia is just another ghost buried by time.
Yes. The more desperate the era, the more ghosts we find. I have a bold theory, Nikki. Are you willing to take this journal page with you?
Take it? Isn't it a precious family heirloom?
You know the truth now. It's not really linked to my family. But for the theory I'm entertaining, it may be the only clue we have left. I've been wondering, why do these shadows come from two wildly different eras? Maybe the Serpent really was active during the Veilfall, but what about during the Mistveil War? I have a feeling that hidden in that cavern lay the answers we seek.
I see. Thank you, Phoebe.
No need. I'm also curious about this Alicia ghost. Maybe when my curiosity gets too strong to ignore, I'll come chasing after you.
Nikki, be extra careful when you open this. It's so old and fragile.
People followed the priest to the wishing altar, hoping to speak with the Wishing One's divine envoy. Looks like this was torn from a regular person's diary. Oh, Wishing One, please, hear my voice.
Nikki, your clothes!
Oh, this is unbelievable. Maybe it's because of the prayer you just said?
This lamp, it seems to attract the glimmer drops.
In the past, people would collect glimmer drops to light up the road. Maybe it's some kind of guide.
Nikki, let's try to collect more glimmer drops, then light up the lights.
She'll hear us for sure. No rush, my love. Let's take our time. As long as we make it, the Divine Envoy will save you.
Oh, Wishing One, may your light shine, and your blessings endure.
Factor. Excuse me.
No rush, my love. Let's take our time. As long as we make it, the Divine Envoy will save you.
Hurry up, hurry! We need to be in the front row. I want to ask where Daddy went.
What about the S-Lings? Will they come back? When will it happen again?
Girl, you tried to kill me.
Yeah, the lamp is fully lit. Nikki, there are a lot of shadows gathering on the island up ahead. Let's go check it out.
I'm failing miserably. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the sundial thingy. Bald-headed man.
Wait, is that a key? Is that the one Phoebe's ancestor lost in the lake centuries ago? If so, does that mean we can get into that cavern now?
But it seems like something's missing.
Can it even be used? It's so worn out.
Don't cry. When the sun trembles in the sky, look to the children and the flowers.
Huh? That's Alicia's voice.
Don't cry. Those of us who survived long not for tomorrow, only for each night. Light the bonfire. Let the knit moths dance. They fly toward me, as if in this world there is still light.
Long not for tomorrow, only for each night. Is that what Alicia from that era was trying to say?
According to Phoebe, she lived after the Veilfall, but before the Eight appeared. It's hard to imagine what that time must have been like.
I guess back then, right after the gods vanished, the dark ran rampant, and the natural disasters never stopped. Life was nothing like it is now here in Wishfield. Constantly losing their loved ones without warning, they were forced to leave everything they cherished. Praying often for the smallest of wishes, like just having a normal day. But the wishing one who once heard their prayers was long gone.
Threatened by Esslings each day? Too afraid to sleep because your house might collapse? That kind of life sounds utterly hopeless.
Yes. In times like that, who even has the strength to dream of tomorrow? Holding on to that tiny flicker of light beside her. Fighting to stay alive. Maybe it was the only thing left that Alicia could do. And because of her, that faint light kept spreading, reaching more and more people. She held on to hope and it survived the dark. Just long enough to keep on burning.
Alicia was incredible.
It's sad that she was killed by the serpent. Only a few fragments of sound and shadow remain. And so many questions. Momo, the Blue Tears gave us this key. Do you think it'll help us uncover more of the truth?
It's definitely possible. Isn't it like what Craig said in that lullaby? Blue tears, guarded ears. How did it go?
Hold on 1 second.
Upstream I drift, soft and light, to yesterday's fading plight.
Wait, we still haven't figured out what her regret was.
Right. Like this key and the secrets whispered by the Blue Tears. It feels like we're missing something.
Nikki, it moved!
Momo, quick! Maybe if we follow the key, it'll lead us to more of the truth. Maybe we can help her.
Yeah, I'm with you all the way.
It feels like something's missing.
Nikki, the key is moving again. Let's keep up.
Hey.
Another fragment. Nikki, let's keep following it. Looks like we're close to collecting all the fragments. Oh, yay! The key is complete now! Wait, what's that over there?
But if we escape Wishfield, where else can we go? Oh, Wishing One, please show us the way.
Enough. The gods won't hear our prayers anymore. We need to run before the monsters catch up. Just run. Don't look back.
Tell us, where are the monsters?
Nowhere is safe anymore. You, outsiders, don't go any further into Wishfield.
Seth, this time, I know we'll save everyone.
A giant serpent! She must be a divine envoy of the Wishing One sent to protect us. The ground won't collapse anymore, and the Esslings won't devour us.
Divine Serpent, I offer you my loyalty. Please keep us safe. I want to live! I want to live!
The Wishing One's been gone too long. Driven to the edge by the dark. They need something to believe in. You see, even if that belief is built on a lie, it's still better than endless despair.
The Divine Envoy's hurt. Even the Envoy is bleeding. I knew it. We're not gonna make it. This is the end.
What are those cursed Esslings? We keep killing them, but they keep coming. Why do we have to suffer like this?
Mommy, the Divine Envoy swallowed a whole bunch of Esslings, but she's still hurting. Why can't even she use her whim to make the pain go away?
Sith, how long have you kept your body in its serpent form? Since we arrived in Wishfield, have you rested even once? There has to be a way. I've almost deciphered the ancient scroll you gave me. If I can unlock its divine power, you'll finally be able to rest.
What? Why are there so many Esslings all of a sudden? Save us! Divine Envoy, please save us!
Divine Envoy. What good is that name? Look at her crying like she actually cares. She killed Alicia! She lied to all of us!
Imprison her! Imprison her!
Throw her in the dagger she done!
Don't cry. Sith. Don't cry. It's okay. Even if I turn to ash, my life burned brighter than any legend. Don't cry.
does Alicia's shadow always sound as if she's talking directly to us? As if we're someone else.
Someone else? Come to think of it, she kept repeating, like she was talking to Sith. Don't cry, Sith. Does she think we're Sith?
No way. They weren't really speaking to us. It's like they're just reliving something.
Like, their memories?
Right, their memories. And if it's Sith's memories, then it all makes sense. Everything we saw of Alicia, her travels, her return home, the chaos during the Mistvale War when the Fanatic Wishers stormed the ruins. But not once did we ever see Sith the Serpent.
Those shadows show two different time periods. Only someone like Sith could have lived for such a long time. Nikki, I think you're right. These shadows must be Sith's memories.
They're all ancient, from so long ago. That's why most of them are so blurry. But Alicia's voice is always so clear.
It must be because Alicia meant the world to Sith.
That's right. They fought side by side, and they bravely protected this land together. The Divine Envoy, she only pretended to be it to give people hope. They were both wounded, always teetering on the edge of despair, but they never gave up.
So then, how did it all end up like that? They loved each other so much. Even in her final moments, Alicia never blamed Sith. And Sith, she was in so much pain.
Then, maybe this is their regret. A regret only the Blue Tears remember. But now the key is complete. We can head to the Serpentine Ruins. We can find out the truth. Why Sith killed Alicia.
It's been so long. Nikki, do you really think Sith is still there?
I don't know. But during the Blue Tears season, her memories still flood. And Alicia's voice still hasn't faded. I believe that whether she's still there or not, the cavern she built for everyone, the one that never collapsed, must hold the answers we're looking for. And if she's still there, we need to free her from that prison of water, from all her sorrow. In my heart, I believe that's what Alicia would have wanted.
All right, let's go to the Serpentine Ruins and see.
Wait, when the sword glows during
Usually when there's music like this, it's about to go. It's about to get serious. Get a laptop. Oh, okay. Music is so serious. Alright, let's get to work. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Fixing my sound. Sounding kind of weird. Oh, I know you lying. Oh. Yeah. Oh, boy. How we feeling? Okay. I can't believe I'm already level 30. 29, excuse me. Oh, guess not. Sure, I can't use that here. Just something on. Run them off. Good for you, I can. That's the kind of day it's gonna be. Let's move. Girl, you going way slower than I'd like you to go. Okay. I have a feeling this is about to get, like, intense. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. a second. This is a body. That's what I thought.
Is it the serpent?
Nikki, why isn't she moving?
Game is just absolutely stunning. It really is. Get to wear the dress. Get to wear the dress. It's gonna take me a while to get the dress, but oh. Oh, I was like, girl, bye. Hey, bestie.
For you, Seth. See? This little blue flower looks a lot like the one we talked about. Huh. How does it grow here? The land is ruined, but these flowers still bloom. Hopefully one day, it can bloom far, far away.
Look at that. Such detail. Look at that. That is gorge. I'm not loving the hair. I wish it was like a little bit more fuller and maybe a little longer, perhaps. But like everything else, like even down to the earrings, this is like absolutely gorge.
Seth, I dreamt of crying. Back in my hometown. So many people were weeping. You want to go back with me? No, it's too dangerous. You're not afraid? I see. In a world like this, the scariest thing is just facing one more day. Then, let's go back to Wishfield together. Sith, you're still wounded. We need strength. More of it. You said it yourself. The Erosa Scepter? Just wait for me. I'll get it. The divine power. The divine power. I understand. It is so heavy. I'm no longer myself. Seth, is this the price? But I can't let go. Even if it destroys me, I must always, always protect. My name's Alicia. Hello, Sith. Starting today, we're friends. Look. Those flowers.
I'm failing badly.
Flowers. Where are they?
Sorry, Alicia. Hold on.
Tomorrow, let's go home. Sith. Back to Wishfield.
Yeah. Listen, not every one of us. Oh, I'm gonna fail this.
Don't be scared. Sith. Let this all end. Don't cry. For me.
Sorry, Alicia.
The divine envoy!
That wicked serpent killed Alicia!
She was a liar!
Ah. So now I gotta do it again.
Did you hear? A new stone tablet appeared.
The great Dexter is here. We're saved! Come, let's go listen! The Eight are teaching about harnessing wind.
This is great. Now we can become stylists and fight the dark together!
Alicia? She died 2 months ago.
Such a shame. She was amazing. If she was still alive, she might have become one of the Eight.
Don't cry, Sith. Alicia guided us to you. I believe she would have wanted to tell you this herself. Don't cry, Sith. When the sun trembles in the sky, look to the children and the flowers. Those of us who survived long not for tomorrow, only for each night. Light the bonfire. Let the knitmoths dance. They fly toward me, as if in this world there is still light. Don't cry. Don't remember me for this moment. Before my death, I truly lived. Don't cry, Sith. Even if I turned to ash, my life burned brighter than any legend.
But she'll never know! Only 2 months. 2 months! And she would have become one of the 8. Her name would have been known by everyone! It's been centuries. I gave up my body and let my soul wander endlessly in the 20 years we shared. I kept asking myself where it all went wrong.
Sith.
In the end, I finally understood. From the moment she fell into the canyon and met me, the serpent's friend, that kind romancer, the voice of the divine envoy. It was my presence that erased her name. My presence that pushed her down that path. If she'd never met me, if I hadn't given her that scroll of divine power, she never would have.
No, Sith. She never regretted even a single choice she made.
She didn't know in just 2 more months.
Even if she had known she'd likely become one of the 8, she still would have chosen to use that divine power. Because she wanted to save people. Do you remember Alicia's dream? The one she used to talk about all the time. The hope that kept her going, night after night.
To make the world's pain less.
Because she knew. Throughout most of history, no savior existed. Before a true savior arrives, her, you, and all the ordinary souls out there, we're all we have. Only if we don't give up will we survive long enough to see the light. So, when she lifted the Arosa scepter, she knew the price she had to pay.
But the price, it was too much. She deserved such a better ending.
But Sith, history is full of tragedies like this. Those who come later always wonder, what if that person had made a different choice? Could they have had a better life? But I think Alicia would say, that's just a what if. Real life only exists in the present. In the pain of the present, in the darkness, she couldn't ignore it. No one knows if the future will be brighter or worse. No matter what the future held, she'd made her choice, the kind of person she was. She didn't live for grand legacies. She only lived for life itself.
For life itself.
Yes. Every second of her life burned bright. For herself, for others, for everything she held dear. She fought and risked it all. Even if she could do it 1,000 more times, Alicia wouldn't change a thing. While she was alive, she gave it her all. She lived true to herself. And to her, that was enough.
That was enough. So many years have passed. Is the land she protected? Is Wishfield still okay?
It's great. Kingdoms and towns rose again. And stylists skilled in womancy joined forces, creating the Stylist Guild to fight off the monsters. The dark was driven back into the abyss. Wishfield found peace once more, and Florawish was rebuilt. Breezy Meadow is now the perfect spot for picnics, biking, games, and spending time with loved ones.
It sounds wonderful. I wish Alicia could have seen it with her own eyes. She loved trying new things, and she'd get all flustered if she ever lost. If only she were still here.
She is still here. Maybe the grand tales of history forgot Alicia, but someone remembers. Someone you once saved. Their descendant became a ranger. She traveled all this way just to find you, and to uncover your story. And now I'll remember it too. I'll tell as many people as I can that, even in the darkest of times, there was still starlight shining down upon us.
Stories are lost in time.
Thank you.
They still hold the
Goodbye, Sif. Thank you, Alicia.
Nikki, where were you? I couldn't find you anywhere.
Momo, when I came out, I think I brought something with me. Here.
That looks like Deanna's scale bracelet.
I can't believe it. It actually floated here with the current. Sith must have seen it. This bracelet once witnessed her and Alicia's dreams. It's crossed thousands of years and countless miles, passed from hand to hand by those who were helped, and chose to help others in turn. Kindness passed on over and over, until at last it made its way back to Wishfield, to see Alicia's old friend one last time.
Now, Sith is finally free. Thankfully, you were here, Nikki. Otherwise, no one would have heard her pain.
Yeah. We crossed time and space, and heard the grief that echoed through it. We never stopped searching for the voice that called out to us. And in the end, we found Sith. Don't cry, Momo. The blue tears already carried away their sorrow. No more endlessly shedding blue tears. No more pain or regret of her best friend's death on her hands. Only this bracelet, and the love that never faded, remains. It's time to go. Let's return this bracelet to Deanna.
Girl, you ain't never getting this bracelet back. I'm kidding. I'm trying to see. Oh no, baby. Oh. Alright, how the freak far are we? Cause I got a feeling we are far. Okay. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Let's get a ride. Excuse me.
They're still not out yet. Should we go in and check on them?
If you're really that worried, we'll face it together. Oh, just keep an eye on the ground for me. There might still be some old records.
Don't worry, we're back. We even found your scale bracelet, Deanna.
At the Serpentine Ruins?
What in the world? I can't believe the ranger I looked up to, my guiding star, wound up like that.
I've read nearly every historical text about Wishfield. Not a single one mentions their names. Sith and Alicia.
They're like ghosts of history. It's a story long buried in the ashes of time.
The truth of history is often cruel. There's always regret. A cold, unfeeling balance. A life, heavy and meaningful to you, on one side. On the other, just a few scraps of worthless paper.
But it actually does matter, doesn't it? They mattered. To me, to my ancestors, to the survivors of the apocalypse. Just like Nikki said, history may forget about them, but I won't. Alicia, she may not have become one of the 8, but in my heart, she's the greatest legend. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you for helping me hear their story. And thank you for making me more sure than ever of my dream. I'll journey to faraway lands, helping all those who need it. And wherever I go, I'll pass on the story of Alicia and Sith. I'll also pass on your tale, the story of one remarkable stylist. Okay, and I hope someday someone will tell me the tale of a wandering ranger named Deanna.
And me. I want to thank you too, Nikki. I was chasing the ghosts of my family's past. I've always been drawn to the stories of forgotten people in history, because I believed there had to be something bright about them. But now, I think I see history differently.
You mean, as a historian, it's your responsibility to record it all truthfully?
That and more. There's also the history that lies outside of history. The forgotten, the foolish, the failed. And one person's story.
Right. Not every forgotten person gets a grand tale. Most are just droplets in the river of time. But it's those droplets that form the river that pushes history forward.
So, I want to record them. Capture the texture and light of each droplet, and give the souls back to these ghosts of history. Nikki, I will formally submit an application to the Flora-Wish Stylists Guild. I want to write a true account of history, including my own ancestor, the so-called fanatic wisher. And of course, Alicia and Sith. When that time comes, will you help me write their story? I want the world to remember who they truly were.
No problem. I want to write it too. I'd like to write about their fury against the monsters, their trust in each other, their courage. But also the quiet moments sitting around a fire, gazing at the little blue flowers, dreaming of happiness. And the sorrowful blue tears. I'll end it on the most important line. Sif and Alicia remain friends forever.
That was a pretty quest. Very short though. You look so cute. A lot. Mithril tassel, light filtered through blossom-laden branches. Drops by the seaside, roadside, listen to it's pretty. Ooh, I like that one. Hope I get it. So what else do I need to take a picture with Nikki and Momo together and clear light guiding the way. Definitely gotta finish that. I know there's bruh. I know you have to do all this on like each day. All get gifts. Thank you. What do I need to collect? Why is it going back here? Yeah, where did it complete all escorts to? I know I need to do it today. Day 1. Do I have enough? I do. Okay. What are those? Oh, bruh. What are those? This is cute. Ooh, okay, okay. Not what I want, but whatever. Yay! Wait, so I got a piece. I got the dress. Nice! Yay! that takes a lot off, because that means that I only have to find the other pieces. Now you know I'm about to put this doggone dress on. It won't work without all of it, but like look at her body shifts. Oh, this is cute too. I love the shifts. Look at me, I'm so cute. Darling. Look at me, I'm so cute. Darling. She becomes a baddie, I'm telling you. Bruh. Okay, so this doesn't match, but listen, you can't really see her feet. And if you're looking, I'm charging. So there's that. We're going to go with these. They're not like, you can't see them, so deal with it. Okay. We can't wear anything here, obvi. So let's fix his hair. Girl. No, ma'am. Miss ma'am. I think this is the only hair that's going to like complement that, because it's like, I wonder if you can dye it. You probably can. No. Disappointed. We're going to go with this. Not loving it, but we're gonna put it on, okay? And we're just gonna deal with it. Look at her face. She's like, and I'm a baddie, and this is so it's gonna be, okay? It's the look she's giving. So we gotta add you some accessories. Are these socks? Oh, you can't see these. Or her arm bits. Girl, like her dress is just so involved. I don't even know if I want to put her in it right now. I mean, that's giving. Again, you can't really see her feet. You can't see that. It's cute. You can't see none of her feet. Her dress is too long. Trying to get to her neck piece. Like if her hair was a little darker, I see why they chose like black hair to go with that, because it makes so much sense. Girl, no, we don't get that bow off that girl. No, I haven't pulled the full outfit yet. This was my first pull and I got the dress. I was just playing with it. I just started it. I just finished the main quest line. It's pretty short. It's very pretty though. Need to take that other hairband off. Oh, I just wanted to play with it. It's so cute. Oh, wrong outfit. Right. I think this is the other part of it. Well, goodbye. We about to go sightseeing. You meeting her there? Oh, well, y'all want me to go back there? Go find out what's going on here. I think this is another part of the main quest. Ah, phew. Good thing we can fast travel, aka. Warp spires. Hey sis. Girl, she made me her personal do girl.
A rainy day is perfect for picking rainy orchids.
Oh, kitty, nobody's gonna kidnap you. Back to you guys. Don't go nowhere. Not today. Get back to that too. girly, ma'am. We gonna do it. We gonna stand beside her. Woohoo! We got some more diamonds. Hello, how are you? And thank you for the sub. Not the sub, but thank you for joining the channel. It's going well. How are you? Yes, this game is free. And I feel like it gives you a lot of stuff for a free game. I've only been playing very, very short time, like about a week and a half, and I get a lot of stuff, so it's good for that. It's called Infinity Nikki. I like it so far. It's a different genre than I normally play, but I'm pretty eclectic when it comes to gameplay. Have you played this before? Different little area. Yeah, it's pretty cute. I'll behave, I'll go. That looks far. I was about to go, how do I get up there? And then I see it. But of course I fall. But I have zero coordination. Stop blocking my head. Nikki, come out. Wait. There we go. Yes, I do. I play like Call of Duty, Elder Scrolls. Like I said, I'm pretty eclectic. I love a large variety of different games.
This month, the total number of wishes dropped by 3%. Delicious wishing orb ratios fell. Bizarre wishing orbs increased by 0.3%. Desperation orbs significantly
Their
decreased.
voices always trip me out because they're little, but their voices can be deep.
The wishing orb pipeline has been making creaking noises lately, indicating signs of aging. It needs...
Director! Power, power, power!
What's wrong, Vabibo? Get
Thank
shocked?
you.
No, we're running out of power! The battery pack is down to 1%, and the Research Institute took all the charging station batteries, every one! Without replacement batteries, the center's equipment will shut down!
What kind of games do you play?
I understand. Hold on, let me think.
No time to think. I'll lead a team to the Institute and get those batteries back. I can't believe that useless Research Institute needs so many batteries. It's so infuriating.
I'm from Florida. Where are you from?
They need so many batteries.
Excuse me, I'm Nikki, the stylist. Are you Director Baboda?
I am. Hello, human stylist I've never met. And... Geroda. I see new patches on your cloak.
Baboda?
Your patchwork's improved since you were little. For the past several years, the Wishmaster hasn't interfered with our work. If you still want to apply, you're welcome anytime.
Thank you, Baboda.
But right now, I don't need that.
You two know each other?
Gerota and I are about the same age.
But completely different.
The shade,
Because our
mama.
experiences and ambitions are quite different. He wants to be a Feywish knight. A bit of an odd wish. But in this world, there are many bizarre wishes. One more won't hurt. Are you Gerota's human friend?
Yes. I'm Stylist Guild official investigator Nikki, and Gerota is my assistant. We're investigating the mysterious coma incidents and need to speak with Afubo at the Wish Auditing Station.
I understand. You need an entry permit for the auditing station. Even though you're friends with Gerota, I can't just issue a permit lightly. The auditing station is where all wishing orbs get a final check, and for our operations, it's a crucial step. I appreciate your role as an investigator, but first I need to verify your identity. From what I've heard, Stylist Guild investigators are known to be highly skilled.
Here we go. I've heard that before.
Stylist Nikki.
Oh no,
as
that
director
sucks.
of
I
the
hope you get
inspection
another
center,
one or it gets
I
fixed
ask you
soon.
to demonstrate your skills.
Right on, California.
Alright, no problem.
For this challenge, the theme is Smart Work Attire. Show me your skills, Miss Stylist.
Listen, you're gonna get what we give you, okay? What's the recommended? What's that? Oh, I'm laughing at her clothing choice. It auto recommends and it looks a mess. Her clothes selection. Oh my goodness, girl.
Your impressive outfit makes me want to recruit a human for the inspection center. Now, I fully believe you're a Stylist Guild investigator. Here's the permit for the Wish Auditing Station. Give it to the gatekeeper Shada for inspection, and you can go in.
Thank you, Director Baboda. Hello, Shada. Do we look scary? Why did you scream, ah?
Oh, do you
Sorry,
have a website?
I was just worried that... No. It's nothing. Seeing a human, a cloaked cat, and a Feywish sprite together is just a surprise.
You'll get used to it.
Ahem. What do you need? This is the Wish Auditing Station. Authorized entry only.
We are authorized. I have a permit from Director Baboda. Look.
It's really... alright. Although... it's fine.
Do you need us to get more proof? I'll get it.
No, it's fine. You can enter. But there is one thing. Our doors, they're sized for Feywish sprites. You'll need to shrink down in order to enter. You can't be any bigger than a Feywish sprite.
Of course.
Got it. To enter the wish audit...
Delicious wish, bizarre wish. Delicious wish, delicious wish. The next one must be delicious too. Huh? Darn it. It's a bizarre wish, bizarre wish. Oh, I guessed wrong. Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
Yes?
Hello. I'm Stylist Guild Official Investigator Nikki. I need to speak with Affable.
Investigator? When did Affabo meet an investigator from the Stylist
Yeah, I
Guild?
was saying, did you have a website?
Huh? Are you colleagues?
We're not colleagues. I'm Dorita, Chief Inspector of Delicious Wishing Orbs. Affabo is Chief Inspector of Bizarre Wishing Orbs. We're a dynamic duo working hard to sort every wishing orb correctly.
Got it. You're good friends. Is Affable busy with work now?
No, not exactly.
What's with the Feywish sprites in the auditing station? You all stammer. Are you stammering sprites?
Don't say that. I'm just nervous seeing a human. Anyway, I know where Affabo is, and I'll tell you after you play 3 rounds of the wish guessing game.
Alright. I've never played before, but it doesn't sound hard.
Trickier than you think. Let me show you.
Oh.
Okay, let's start. Guess if this one is a bizarre wish or a delicious wish.
It's a delicious wish.
That's right. It sounds so joyful. Like a blooming flower. Gotta be delicious.
Huh? Hearing the sound of wishes. Is that a Feywish sprite talent?
That's right. We listen to the sounds of the wishing orbs to identify their types. In order to hear the wishes more clearly and improve efficiency, the Wishcraft Lab even developed a whim tech for us. The Wish Amplifier!
Whoa, that's amazing!
Go again! Guess if this one is bizarre or delicious.
A bizarre wish.
Whoa, that's right! It sounds quirky with a rude beat. Dong, dong, dong. So there's no doubt that it's a bizarre wish. Try this one. Is it a bizarre wish or a delicious wish?
A delicious wish.
Great job! It sounds... whoa. Beautiful yet sad. Like a little girl whispering to the night sky. It must be a delicious wish.
Huh? You can even hear a little girl?
That's experience. All right, let's go again.
Dorita, we already played 3 rounds.
Huh? Come on, play more.
Is this a tantrum? No tantrums. Dorita, you said after 3 rounds, you'd tell us where Affabo is.
Okay. Since you played the wish guessing game with me, I guess we're friends now. I'll tell you. But don't tell anyone else. No other Feywish sprites. Or Momos.
There's only one Momo.
I promise.
Afabo, she left early.
What? Huh?
Shh, keep it down. When she came to work today, she was distracted. Before it goes to the pipeline, she usually checks each wishing orb 3 times. But then earlier today, she asked me to cover for her and left in a hurry.
No wonder at the gate Shada seemed so nervous.
You see, Afabo didn't officially take off. But she must have her reasons. She didn't tell me, but I'm sure she will eventually.
Why so embarrassed all of a sudden?
Don't be silly. Anyway, don't tell Director Boboda or Supervisor Vibibo about this.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Oh
no! The wishing orb! It's stuck!
Where'd this huge wishing orb come from? It's jammed right in there. It's really jammed in there.
Get some grease! No use. Used all already and it's not budging!
It's useless! What do we do? The pipeline is going to explode!
Stop crying!
Are we really going to be killed by a stuck wishing orb?
Stay calm. Where is Afabo? She usually maintains the pipeline. Where is she right now? We need her.
But Afubo, she left. I think she went to the wishcraft lab.
What? Go and find her, quick.
I'll find her.
Stylist Nikki? All right. I'll leave it to you.
All right, guys, we're going to end the live today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for relaxing with me. Oops, sorry about that. Oh, please. All right. So tomorrow we will definitely be back on time at our normal 9 p.m. slot. Right? The reason we couldn't do it today is because we couldn't lock in. So, because we couldn't log in. So, tomorrow we'll be back at our 9 p.m. slot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And lastly, if you, well, I'm still getting people talking to me. Hold on. But yeah, tomorrow we'll be back on time. You know, everything will work smoothly. All right. And don't forget, if you guys are interested, use my link to get 50% off and free shipping on your first ever order of Factor or a Factor 5 box. And you know, if you guys are interested, this is a good time to give it a try. You can get fast, easy, and convenient meals ready to go and at your doorstep in no time. Thanks again. This has been Nocturnal. I'll see you next time.